Hey guys, I'm back. It's Swordsman. I got another Battlefield 3 video, not just a silly little bug report slash it might not even be a bug type video anyway. This is some Operation Metro. We are defending again, and I am rocking the engineer kit even though they took out the LAV from this map. I don't really know if it's gone for good or just for the beta slash demo or whatnot. That guy kind of disappeared. Weird. But I like the engineer kit anyway. I use it a lot, especially on Caspian Border, and I wanted to unlock more stuff. So even on this infantry-only map at the moment, I'm still rocking the NG kit because I like it. It will probably end up being my favorite kit. And I gotta say that since the alpha, Metro has undergone quite a bit of changes throughout its design period since then. And I'm going to lean towards saying that the attackers have an even easier time on the first base. Though in the alpha, I think they didn't have too hard of a time with this first base. It was a challenge, but it wasn't impossibly so. It wasn't frustratingly hard, but now with the added cover and the change of the MCOM locations, it's certainly doable. And I say it would be probably a 50-50 chance on whether or not the attackers win or the defenders win here at this first base. Now, with that said, let's talk about a couple things because this isn't really a game that I really want to focus on too much about the changes and whatnot. I just want to talk about my experiences so far. I've played for about 2.5 hours, and as I mentioned earlier, the cat is out of the bag that there are certain Caspian servers that are up and playable in the demo slash beta, but they are password protected and only certain people know the passwords, and I'm lucky enough to be one of them, thanks to D-Crew and Don't Revive Me Bro and stuff like that. I gotta say, Caspian Border is fucking amazing. So good. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Everything seems really good. The performance on the game itself seems quite solid and very nice. I like the way it performs. I'm getting high FPS with my own reasonable... That guy's head just like twitched completely there. I'm getting reasonable FPS with my... fairly, I don't know, it's modest computer setup. The 570 and a 965 CPU and graphics card stuff, 8 gigs of RAM. So it's performing well for me. I'm quite happy about that. I might not need to buy the Bulldozer processor here in another month or two right away. So that should be pretty good. The sound is amazing. There's been a couple distortions, bugs type thing, but overall the sound is pretty good. The pistols they feel like real pistols again with how they sound and how they, the animation's even better. So definitely a big improvement since the alpha, which really goes back to demonstrating why it was kind of bad that the alpha footage got released and leaked, because it really was not a true representation of the game itself, and even the beta to a certain extent probably will not be a true representation based on what changes may happen between, say, now and October 25th, but I digress. The game is looking good. I have had fun mostly playing it. I've actually been winning a lot, though I haven't played too much Metro yet. I've been kind of spending a lot of time on Caspian Border since that's completely new to me. But I did dive into Metro to try to get you guys some footage and walk you through some of the cool stuff. And I'm not going to lie, I found myself doing surprisingly better than I would have anticipated myself doing. Better than I did in the alpha, so that's kind of cool. I've been reasonably pleased with my progress so far and how I've been handling the PC Battlefield experience again, and it's coming along quite well. Though I must admit, I think I could see myself turning into a vehicle expert coming up through the lifespan of Battlefield 3. The vehicles have just been so goddamn fun, and I know I'm probably teasing some of you that can't play the Caspian Border and whatnot, but... there's no sense hiding it because the people on the beta can see who's in those servers, and I've gotten well over 100 friend requests just because they see my name in there. I assume many of them don't even know who I am or whatnot. To just see me on a list of players in there, and they want to come in too. So there's no real hiding it. We are not allowed to post footage of it. If you see anyone posting Caspian Border footage prior to when DICE says to go ahead, they're slimy douchebags out to self-promote and break the rules which they ask us to play by. So you will not be seeing Caspian Border footage from me or anyone else with any respect for DICE until they say it is okay to do so. Which I would imagine wouldn't be wouldn't be too terribly long from now anyway. So should be good, should be fun to have a bit of a mix in there with Operation Metro going and Caspian Border. This is like information overload right now. I'm honestly enjoying the beta. I'm having more fun with it than I did in the alpha. That was a bad spawn on my part. Another key change is they took away the ability to only spawn on your squad leader. I really like that change because I felt like it put a lot of importance on who was the squad leader, and with the team, the players themselves had no real control over who was that person. If you're in a squad with 3 other guys and the squad leader was just camping somewhere miles away or whatnot, it really seemed to cripple the momentum of your individual squads, that you lose that aggressive nature, being able to spawn on your buddies at will and move around and get some action in. So I'm glad to see they reverted from that and they ducked back to the Bad Company 2 models. Another thing, the addition to the kill cam, I think, has really helped curb some of the behavior that we saw during the alpha. There you can see the kill cam itself. It's just like Bad Company 2, but I think it's like even closer in on them. So I don't think it's a big deal. I'm sure some of the Battlefield 2 purists will bitch and moan about it, but I think it is just fine, and it really helps to prevent some obnoxious behavior and has more fun with it. But that is just my take. As you can see here, the defending team is going at a reasonable pace here. We're doing a pretty good job. I think I'm actually quite positive at this point. I checked the scoreboard here in a little bit, but yeah. What have you guys been doing so far in the beta? What's your favorite kit? As I said earlier in the video, my favorite kit is far and away the Engineer kit. I don't think I've fired more than, say, 1 clip of anything else. I don't think I've ever... That should have been a kill right there. My iron sights were completely on his head, but that rock, I think, had an invisible wall there. The graphic wasn't there, but it was still impenetrable because of the actual object itself. That was a disappointing moment, but, I mean, you'll have those things, you know. Even in finished games, you'll have those little invisible walls that will soak up bullets where you can see through them, but the bullets just will not penetrate. Another gripe of mine is that the ever-present Battlefield issue where you get stuck on the smallest little thing on the ground. Yeah, that continues to be a problem in Battlefield 3. It wasn't the Alpha, it wasn't Bad Company 2, and so, like, there's an example where you can come up to a chain link fence, knife it, the fence destroys itself. You go to walk through, but then this little strip of metal that's at the bottom of the fence that you I have no idea what I did there. Was it invisible something? Was it just bad aim by me? I have no freaking idea. I thought for sure I should have killed him much sooner than what I did, but I digress once again. But yeah, just every now and then there'll be these little things that stop you dead on your tracks as though your character cannot move over them. When you look down, it's just like a little piece of wood or a strip of metal and stuff. So that's a little frustrating. I don't think there's a ton of things they can do to clean that up, but it's workable, it's bearable, you can endure it, you can do all right with it. The gameplay behavior of some of the players, it's about what you'd expect. The squad system seems to be working better in the sense that you can join in with teammates and not get separated, so that's useful. The in-game squad menu I'm not a fan of, as it is right now in the beta. It's not like Bad Company 2 where you can pick who you want to be squad mates with. You tell it to leave your squad, you tell it to find a new squad, and then it's just you get put into a new one with no choice of what squad you might want to get into. So, oh well, hopefully that gets fixed. We are running out of time here, and as you will see, the game actually crashes. And all right, take care, guys. Next time.